Hello, Society for Scholarly Publishing. I'm Amanda French, Technical Community Manager for ROR, the Research Organization Registry, and I'm here to walk you through our poster on ROR and Organization Identifier Interoperability in Publisher Systems. The Research Organization Registry, ROR, is a global, community-led registry of open persistent identifiers for research organizations. One of the main things we'd like you to take away from this poster is that ROR makes it easy to exchange organization information between systems. Other organization identifiers can also help you standardize and disambiguate organization names within systems, but ROR's open data and its free and easy to use REST API make it easy to use ROR in your system and to exchange ROR IDs with the many other systems that use ROR. You should also know that ROR is stable and sustainable. It's operated and governed by Crossref, the California Digital Library, and dataset. ROR is primarily supported by the operating budgets of these three organizations, and if you're already a Crossref member, your existing fees are helping to support ROR. Let's go over what information is included in a ROR record. Here's an example record for the University of Chicago. We have the unique ROR ID at the top, the organization name, what kind of organization it is, other names it goes by, its website, its location, and crucially, other open identifiers that map to this ROR record, such as GRID, ISNI, the Crossref Funder ID, and Wikidata. ROR also supports parent-child relationships and sibling relationships for organizations, and this can include labs, hospitals, and research centers. This image is taken from the ROR browser interface, but all the information shown here is also available in the ROR API. Now let's talk about some of the features of ROR. ROR has over 105,000 records for organizations in 229 countries, and that includes both active records and inactive records for organizations that have ceased to function but were formerly cited as researcher affiliations. The entire ROR dataset is freely downloadable, and our REST API is also free and open, with no cost to use. As we saw on the example record, ROR metadata is multilingual and supports organizational hierarchy and relationships. Over 22,000 of the records in the ROR registry have some kind of relationship to another ROR record. Our curation process is open, transparent, and community-led. All requests for new ROR records and modifications to existing ROR records are openly available on GitHub, and those requests are reviewed by our curation lead and, if necessary, by our community-led curation board. We release new versions of the ROR registry at least monthly. We've released 25 new versions of the registry since March 2022, which encompasses nearly 3,000 requests for changes or additions. That means that if you ask for a change to a ROR record, you'll most likely see it in ROR within 4 to 6 weeks. Now let's talk about some of the use cases for ROR. Of course, one of the primary uses of ROR is to collect author institutional affiliations, and you can use ROR to build type-ahead widgets in forms that automatically suggest standardized organization names, no matter what name variant or what language the user types. We've also seen ROR used in modern formless systems that extract organization names automatically from PDF or LaTeX files and match the text to ROR IDs. Both these implementations reduce the data entry burden on the author. ROR can also help you standardize and disambiguate institution names. If you have legacy data with messy variant forms of organization names, the ROR API affiliation matching service can apply various algorithms to that text and suggest the most likely matching ROR record. Because ROR is open infrastructure and open data, other organizations have been able to build machine learning and artificial intelligence tools that can also help you perform this task. Some publishers are using ROR for new model open access services, such as linking author affiliations in submitted manuscripts to institutional deals that subsidize article processing charges. ROR is working with funding proposal systems and funder groups to help funders link journal articles and other research outputs to the grants they've given in support of that research. Many systems use ROR to generate and share business analytics, and many research institutions are interested in using ROR to track their institutional research outputs. As an open identifier, ROR is particularly well suited for the new guidelines that U.S. federal funding agencies are adopting to comply with the August 2022 OSTP memo on public availability of federally funded research, which specifies persistent identifiers as a key area of interest. It's important to note that ROR is the preferred identifier of Crossref, and in fact, Crossref only accepts open identifiers in accordance with the principles of open scholarly infrastructure. Sending ROR IDs to Crossref is an important part of improving your metadata in order to help raise the visibility and discoverability of your publications. Finally, in this age of machine learning, LLMs, AI, and high-volume scholarly publication, persistent identifiers such as ROR make it easier for developers to build tools to analyze publisher data on a large scale for research security and research integrity purposes. ROR can help tools detect paper mill activity or find patterns in collaborations between researchers at organizations in different countries, for instance. Lastly, let's see who's using ROR. We show here some of the many publishing and publishing-related systems that have already adopted ROR or who are working on ROR integrations. The adopters we talked to all say that ROR is easy to integrate into their systems and easy to map to other organization identifiers. If you're using ROR and your system or organization isn't listed here, please let us know. If you're not sure if your service providers or production editors are using ROR or sending ROR IDs to Crossref, please ask them. If you'd like to learn more about ROR, please email us at info@ror.org, or better, talk to ROR project lead Maria Gould, who will be at the SSP poster sessions. Thank you.